Ashutosh first, because you know Kejriwal well. How do you see this playing out? Do you believe this is Kejriwal's moment of truth? Anti-corruption crusader being arrested in a corruption case. Can he really claim the moral high ground, or is this end game for Kejriwal?
See, Rajiv, I think it's ironical and it's rather tragic that the man who was started a campaign and became a messiah that's fighting against the corruption is now arrested under the charge of corruption. It's really tragic. It's really ironical. I'm not here to pass any judgment about the degree of the case and how the case has been. But this was very, very imminent from the day one. I think the Kejriwal has been wrongly advised by the lawyers. Because this was never, in my opinion, this was never a legal battle. This was more of a political battle, and it was from the day one. It was clear that the tussle between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP will pan out in a way that the BJP would like to see that the Kejriwal's government in Delhi don't exist, or Aam Aadmi Party surrenders before the Kejriwal. So when the first summon was given, if Arvind Kejriwal has appeared before the ED, would have been much better, because then if then arrested over there, then he could have easily said that, look, I've been victimized. But now when the Delhi High Court, after looking into the evidences provided by the ED and has not given any stay on the coercive action, now even after 8 summons, so ED can go ahead and the BJP can always say that there is even the High Court agrees with the evidences given by the ED. So the high moral ground has gone for a toss for him. But one thing I would like to say, Rajdeep, very clearly, that Aam Aadmi Party might have a plan that Arvind Kejriwal can run the government from the jail, but that is not going to happen. And it is again going to be another blunder, because the central government is going to use Article 376 and say that the government in Delhi cannot be run according to the constitution. There is a total constitutional breakdown. A chief minister going into the jail, the government, this is unthinkable. This doesn't happen. A minister going to the jail is acceptable because the chief minister is there. He reports to the chief minister. But if chief minister in jail, how will you run the government?
Right.
So I think again it's a this shows that Arvind Kejriwal have no trust in any of his leaders. Ideally, he would have resigned, would have given charge to one of the senior leaders of the party who could have become the chief minister and would have run the government. Now he is putting his own government in danger, and that can be more dangerous for the Aam Aadmi Party because.
Ashutosh, let me stop you, because there are lots of angles that I want to explore in this story. One is the legal angle. What happens next legally? There's talk, Sanjay Hegde, of Arvind Kejriwal's lawyers going to the Supreme Court tonight or certainly tomorrow morning, pleading that this coercive action cannot be taken, but it's the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, and we've seen under the PMLA very difficult to get bail. Certainly not, relief is almost impossible in most cases. Do you believe they have a case, and if so, what can be the case, Sanjay, that they can have?
Well, they may have believed that they had a case, but after an arrest, the events have overtaken the case that they have already filed. And I saw somebody tweeting that there was some statement from Dr. Singhvi that they were not going to seek interim relief tonight. I do not know whether the.
So what are the legal options? What are the legal options you think, Sanjay?
Unless I'm proven wrong, I think the only legal option is to now go through the procedure, move the concerned court in Rouse Avenue, and thereafter, if they get bail there, fine, or then go to the High Court and then the Supreme Court. So the long drawn out procedure that has applied in the case of Sanjay Singh and the others may also have to apply in this case.
But as we've seen in the others, they haven't got bail for months on end. Manish Sisodia has been in jail since February last year. Sanjay Singh since October last year. It'll be 2 years in the case of Manish Sisodia. So you've got all these cases. 14 months in the case of Manish Sisodia. In the case of Satyendra Jain, it is 2 years. So you've got a long extended period possibly behind bars struggling to get bail for Arvind Kejriwal. Shreya Chatterjee is outside the residence of Arvind Kejriwal. What are you seeing around you, Shreya? Section 144 imposed. We can see pictures of rapid action force there. Tell us what you're seeing around you.
Rajdeep, as we talk, the road has been blocked by the protesters of the Aam Aadmi Party. I'll ask my cameraman to show you the situation outside the Chief Minister's house. Once the news of the CM's arrest gave away, the Karyakartas of the Aam Aadmi Party has now blocked the roads to see that they cannot probably take their Chief Ministers away. This is the main road which will be leading towards the ED, because if the Chief Minister has to be brought out, this is the main road. And now you see heavy drama, the protesters of the Aam Aadmi Party now on the streets. Sir, we are not in a mood to give an answer, but this is the situation right now.
और यहाँ पर ईमानदारी के आगे बेईमानी जीत गई।
आप लोगों ने रास्ता ब्लॉक कर
हमने रास्ता ब्लॉक नहीं करा, हमने लोकतंत्र की लड़ाई के अंदर अपनी हिस्सेदारी दे रहे हम लोग। आज है लोकतंत्र की जो लड़ाई हुई है इस वक्त नरेंद्र मोदी करम
situation, Rajdeep. The Aam Aadmi Party Karyakartas now on the streets blocking the road. Delhi police team moving in to detain the protesters. This is the main road that leads from the CM's residence towards the road that will take Arvind Kejriwal after the arrest to the ED headquarters.
Thank you very much there, Shreya. We'll keep coming back to you, getting more reactions from you. I also want to get reactions at the moment from the Aam Aadmi Party guest, Siddharth Sharma, joining us at the moment. Siddharth, what's your first reaction to the arrest of your leader? There's much talk of a plan B. If Mr. Kejriwal is behind bars, as Sanjay Hegde said, not easy to get bail under PMLA. Will you have someone else in line to become Chief Minister? Or are you saying there is no other leader that your party has?
Let me at the very outset tell you, Rajdeep, that one of your colleagues, I think it was Preeti, who said that Aam Aadmi Party revels in theatrics. So
I didn't say theatrics. One second.
Okay, well, let's focus on yes. Go ahead, Siddharth. I asked you a straight question.
I'll be very logical.
Yes.
What has essentially happened today, Election Commission of India published data of BJP's 8,250 crore illegal funds. BJP desperately needed a headline change. A Vishwaguru turning out to be a Vasuli Guru going into public domain. So they tried that. Now, what has essentially happened today, there is a small sequence of events. I'll try to be very crisp and precise. Within 10 sentences, I'll end it. Arvind Kejriwal challenged ED notices to him. The court gave ED 22nd April to respond. ED had earlier in its public relations press release exercise named Mr. Kejriwal as the top leader of Aam Aadmi Party. Paradoxically, in court today, the ED said that it has neither named him as an accused nor does it want to question him as an AAP leader. Going further, ED also said today that although it can arrest anybody anytime, but it has not done so as of now. So what has become clear, what has changed in the interim? Now it is very clear that there was no money trail found, neither is Arvind Kejriwal an accused. Now ED had two options today. Either respect the law and convince the court on April 22nd that Arvind Kejriwal is a beneficiary, or respect BJP and arrest a constitutional figure who is neither an accused nor a beneficiary according to its own admission. Now this was a catch-22 situation for BJP and it has fallen into that trap. Arresting Kejriwal, BJP at your own peril, and it is confessing to the panic of not having an answer to Kejriwal model of governance.